Okay, today we're going to be making Pillsbury Grands cinnamon rolls. Here's the directions. Oven at 350 for 23 to 27 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes less for a non-stick pan. Okay, so this is the fourth video in my series of using silicone egg rings and silicone ring hacks and pancake rings to bake in my Yedi houseware 6-in-1 digital Griddle Panini Press Waffle Maker. And today we're using the Fusionbrands EggXactRing adjustable egg rings to make normal regular store-bought cinnamon rolls. I'm not going to press them between the plates and make double bottom rolls. I'm not going to waffle them. I'm not going to smash them or whatever. I'm going for regular oven-like cinnamon rolls. I bought this machine in March of 2021 and I've been using basically egg rings in order to learn how to bake with this machine. As you can see here, I am measuring the diameter of the container in which the rolls come in, and I'm going to try to match that up using these adjustable egg rings with the rolls as they bake. And so it was between 3 and 3.5 inches, so I'm going to set it for 3 inches, for 3.5 inches actually. So a little bit bigger than the container it came in. And in a minute I'm going to slow down and show you how these Fusionbrand EggXactRing adjustable egg rings come together. You can see there is a slot, and there is a piece that sticks up which goes into those slots. You can see the piece here, sort of like a small little button piece. And there's a slot in which it fits in between each of the other pieces. See, you take it and turn a little bit and it slides up in there. And this allows it to be moved forward or backwards inside of it, so you can adjust the diameter of the ring. I've had some people complain about how difficult it was and that they don't stay together and that this and that and la la la. And as you can see throughout this video, they stay together. They do everything I wanted them to do. So I'm not going to really try to explain or counter what was said about them. You can watch the video and see it for yourself. I'm just, in this video, as opposed to some of my other videos, I'm spraying Pam inside the rings so that things don't stick. Though this is not my preferred method. Again, the paper towel method with some microwave butter is better. Just a small sheen. Now I'm going to take a silicone brush. It was a little wet, so I had to get the water off of it. And I'm going to just spread the oil inside of each of the egg rings. That way, hopefully it doesn't stick. Once again, because this is my first time doing this, I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. But we are all about to find out. So these are the Pillsbury Grands cinnamon rolls, the Cinnabon version, with a cream cheese filling or icing. And now that we have the egg rings in place, and I only had to have 6 of them, I bought these from Lee Valley. They were 2 for $10.95, whereas in Amazon you only get 1. In some places, other places you only get 1. Lee Valley, I was able to get 6 of these, 3 sets, $10.95 each, and 2 of them came in a set for $10.95, whereas on Amazon it was like 1 for $10.95. So check Lee Valley before you check anywhere else. I think I'll maybe put a link down. I'm not an affiliate of anyone, so, but yeah, just under $34 for all 6 of them. And as you can see, once again, this is an egg ring hack. I had success with cookies. I had success with the Pillsbury orange rolls. And now I'm trying these much larger Pillsbury Grands cinnamon rolls. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to use the gloves once again to bring the top down on top of these rings as flat as possible. Because you can see if you bring it down at an angle, you might actually force one of them open or just press them out of shape. And I don't want to do that, so I'm using 2 heat-resistant gloves to bring the top down as flat as possible. So I'm trying to bring it down flat. Make sure the rings are inside of the lip of the top plate so that you get that seal that I keep talking about. And that seal is going to cause the water inside of these rings coming out of the pastry to steam, and the steam will help increase the temperature of the water all the way to the center of the rolls. That way they cook all the way through. And now I went for 23 minutes. As you can see, they did rise high enough to touch the top plate, which made me a little worried at first, until you'll see. So as you can see, for those people who complained about these rings opening up, I am taking them out and handling them, and they are still together. All 5 of them are going to be taken out this way, and here you can evaluate the rings themselves. I did not butter the rings, though some of them, because I just had them open to the point where I gave myself room. And as you can see, this is a not for YouTube video. This was my own personal video. As you can see, I'm reaching in front of the camera, and yeah. But once again, I put these videos up because the test that I was doing was successful. As you can see, these are oven quality rolls, which I just baked inside of a contact griddle. This one is big enough to handle 6 rings across, or 3 rings across, 2 rings deep. Of course, there are only 5 rows in this pack, so I only use 5 of them, but it's 12.7 inches wide, 8.8 inches deep, and as you can see, these are a little dark, which means I did not have to go all 23 minutes with these. But once again, this was my first time doing this, so I erred on the side of caution. Now that I know better, and I can do these again, and I can adjust the time and make sure they're still cooked at the same time. Eventually I'm going to break one of these open and you'll be amazed. These turned out really well. The egg rings, as you can see, are holding up and they're still together. As you can see, there's very little mess on the plates, only where I sprayed. These are the egg rings, Fusionbrands EggXactRing adjustable egg rings. As you can see, even as I'm handling them, they're not coming apart, they're still holding together. And these are just out of the, I was about to say oven, but the contact griddle, so they're very hot. And I'm trying to cut one open real fast, but it's really hot. Of course, eventually I'll get it open, get it cut. And in a minute, or a second, you're going to see the inside. This is an attempt to create oven quality buns or rolls in a contact griddle without using the waffle press, or without causing a double bottom or smashing them or anything like that. And as you can see, these cooked up perfectly. And as I start squeezing them, you can see they're nice and soft. Even though they're browned on the top, they are perfect. I mean, this is kind of crazy. I didn't expect this. I hadn't seen anyone doing this before. I've been searching on the internet, on YouTube, and people say you can do this and you can do that, but nobody put up a video. So I am putting up a video showing you how easy it is. You just have to use things in a way that they weren't meant to be. This is an egg ring hack. Fusionbrands EggXactRing adjustable egg rings. These are perfect. So yeah, nice and soft and tender, cooked all the way through. Even on the places where they browned, they're nice and soft and tender. So yeah, so this is why the video was put up. You know, it's not perfect lighting. Once again, this was just my my own personal test. As you can see, it is a success. I have used the egg rings which came with the machine. I have that video up. I've used pancake rings, and now Fusionbrands EggXactRing adjustable egg rings. Pillsbury Grands cinnamon rolls, Cinnabuns, in a contact griddle. Yedi Houseware 6-in-1 digital griddle, Panini Press, Waffle Maker. I'll simply let the results speak for themselves. I have other videos I'm going to put up trying to use other silicone hacks, basically. As you can see, the egg rings are still together. Not much of a mess to clean up.